Hi, I'm Lisa from Active Domestics, and I'm going to tell you a bit more about maintaining your vacuum cleaner or your client's vacuum cleaner. So here we've got two completely different vacuum cleaners here. First, here's the Dyson. First of all, to empty the Dyson, you always have to take it off first. When you are emptying vacuum cleaners, you wouldn't normally be crouched down next to them, but anyway, for the sake of this video, to empty it into a bag. So with this one, I've just actually, I've just washed the filter and I've left it drying for a couple of days. To wash it, it's got the watermarks here. You just put it under cold water, not hot, and you just keep squeezing it like that, and you just get this dirty water come out. And then, like I said, it does take a couple of days to dry, and it must be dry properly before you put it in. So this one actually goes in that, and it fits in here. And unless that filter is in, sometimes can't close that one properly. But every now and then, what you're going to want to do, here's an old towel that I was going to just throw out. So I try and use these for jobs that I just want to throw the cloth out after I'm used. But every now and then you want to go around and wipe the vacuum cleaner, give it a clean on the outside. But you're also going to want to, you can actually also take this, rinse it under water and wash it properly with detergent and water. With this, of course, you wouldn't rinse it because this is where the main filter and whatnot is, but you can go like this and make sure that there's no build-up of things that's blocking that airway, because that's where the air's all flowing out. So really important to maintain and look after your vacuum cleaners. These are worth a lot of money, and if they're not maintained, they won't work. That leads me on to this poor vacuum cleaner, which was used in an extremely excessively dusty job where it just completely overloaded the vacuum cleaner. This is actually a new vacuum cleaner, but I'm not going to take, I had problems with it, but of course I didn't take it back on its warranty because I knew I'd pushed it way past its limit on a particular industrial job that we did out of the blue. But the same deal, you empty it into the bag. This one's just got a little flip lid, and once you've emptied the vacuum cleaners, tie up the bag before you throw it in, so that when it goes into the rubbish bag, whenever anyone else puts something into the rubbish bag, it's not going to blow a heap of dust at them. Now with this one, because it was used in such an extreme environment, I had to actually replace this filter here. I just went to Godfrey's and got a new one, and it cost, because this stopped working, this vacuum cleaner. So I bought a new one of these, which cost, it was under $40 or something like that. So I replaced that. I washed this filter here, and same deal under, I actually used slightly warm water and just kept rinsing it, no products whatsoever. Put that one back, that was all dry. And it has another filter here, which I also washed, and that was filthy. So same deal, rinse, rinse, squeeze, squeeze, get all the water through and pop it back in. And anyway, I did all of that and the vacuum still wouldn't work. So I was about to give up, and then I thought to myself, what's happening here? Because it was working for a brief period of time, but it wasn't maintaining suction. So I took this off, and by the way, you can actually put the hose through this if you want. You just want to make sure it's properly dry before you actually use it again. And of course you always want to make sure that you clean these and make sure there's nothing stuck in around there. But there is also this other little filter thing in here that sort of sometimes gets clogged with hair, and I would use my cloth to also clean all of this, is what I'm going to be doing when we stop here. But anyway, it still wasn't working. So I thought about it for a while, and I discovered that these things here actually just come out really easily. And what happened was I had really bad clogs in here and in here, where there were some cigarette butts and nuts. There were some peanuts that were stuck in there in amongst paper, and just the air and everything wasn't getting through. And once I cleaned all of that, like I got 4 pipe cleaners and I twisted them together, I shoved them through the holes, I got some tweezers in my fingers and just got everything out, the same on that side, and it was really quite easy to put back in. If I can do it now. I think it goes like this, the top one in first. No, maybe it's the bottom one in first. Yeah. Voila. So anyway, it's all fixed now and it's working like a dream again, which is good because I do like this vacuum cleaner. But like I said, this one too cost me about $450, and you have to maintain them, otherwise they will stop working. And if you do something to your client's vacuum cleaner that is, you know, you don't keep the filters clean, or you let the bag overfill or the canister overfill, then you will be liable to pay for that damage. You have to know about vacuum cleaners. You've got to think about where the blockages might be, and you have to be careful to not actually try and vacuum things up that you should be just picking up or sweeping up, because if you try and do that, you'll only cause more problems for yourself later on. So anyway, do spend a bit of time with looking after things like that. I think that's about all, so thank you very much. Bye.